In this video, we're gonna learn speaking English in the center of the city, and I'm gonna teach you 10 words about nightlife, and we're gonna see what people do here in the center of the city in the nightlife. Let's go. Now here we are at the taxi station. So this place is called a taxi station, and this car you see here is a taxi. Usually taxis are yellow, but in some countries they are also green. The people who take a taxi are called passengers. So if you take a taxi, you are a passenger in the taxi. And the guy who's driving it is, of course, a taxi driver. Now, let's go to the subway station. This is called an escalator. This is an escalator, and those are gates. Those are called gates. Here we are at the subway station. Now we're gonna enter the doors. So these are the doors and the entries. So here we go, and we enter the train. Now we're inside the train or the subway. We usually call it the subway, and this is called a cabin. We're inside the cabin, and this that I'm sitting on is called a seat. It's a seat, and you can also stand and take these handles. So you can grab these handles and stand there. That thing you see there is called a monitor. It's a monitor, and that sign you see there, this is called a map. This is the map of the stations, of the subway stations. Actually, in English, we can also call subway metro, or in London, they also call it tube. So all of these are correct. Just now, we got out of the train, and now we have to change our lines because the place we're going to is on another line. So yeah, stay tuned. I've also told you in one of our videos that I will link here. What is this called? Tell me in the comments, what is this called? Here in the corridor, as you can see, there are a lot of stalls, which are really small usually, but small businesses try to rent these stalls so that they can sell their products to the people who pass by. This is also called a railway, and the yellow thing you see in the middle is what supplies energy to the train. So now we just got off the train, and we're heading toward the place we want to go and have a... Oh, are you tired?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, this guy you see here is my brother. He's my younger brother. He cannot really speak English, so we're not gonna have a lot of conversation with him, but he's here to help me out record the video. Yeah, so we want to have something to eat, a kind of street food in the place we want to go, and I'm gonna show you the nightlife here, so let's go. So here you see a stall, or we can say a kiosk in the subway. This is the hall, this is the entry, and you can see some stalls. Those are called stalls, and that is also a shop. That's not a stall, that's different. Those you see there, those are called signs. You see, those are the subway signs that they tell you where you want to go. For example, that one is exit sign. Now, let's get out of the subway station. We're gonna walk out the gate, and we're gonna head out. We just got out of the subway, and here we are in the place where we're gonna have something to eat, and I'm gonna show you the nightlife. This is called a street. This is a street, but it's not a regular street. Why? Because cars are not allowed to move here. Cars are not allowed to go through here. Here in this part, you see a kind of decor and a kind of model of a traditional Persian house. As you can see, there are some mirrors, and it's me. Hi. So yeah, this street is not an ordinary street. As you can see, there are some cobblestones on the ground. So we call it a cobbled street. Cobbled street, or we can say a cobblestone street.
And as I told you before, here on the street, cars are not allowed and only pedestrians are allowed. So we can call it a paved street because cars are not allowed here.
As you can see, there are some stalls on this street. Actually, this street is famous for the food stalls it has. For example, here it's a kebab stall, or there we have a fast food stall or sandwich stall. Yeah.
Here, I just told her that I understand her and she doesn't need to shout in order to make me understood.
We have some shouters, or we can call them hawkers. Hawkers are people who try to sell you things by shouting out what they sell. For example, that boy over there, he's trying to sell a juice to those people. He's called a hawker. And here we have a handicraft and traditional stuff shop. We have some knives here. These are knives. Actually, there's a city here in the country which is very famous for the knives that I made in this city. And here you can see a jewelry shop. This is a jewelry shop, and here we have some jewelry, like these are the necklaces and those are bracelets. And this is a dream catcher, which is something very traditional in the American culture. And as you can see, there are a lot of pedestrians on the street here. Yeah, they usually taste something, they buy stuff. For example, this shop sells some handmade stuff. This shop sells some dried fruit. For example, these are dried raisins. These are dried raisins. And we have some oil. So they usually sell some traditional products. For example, here they make peanut butter. This machine is used to ground peanut and give the butter to us. And here we have a spice shop. These are all spice.
These are different kinds of tea, and those are spices.
Actually, this shop here, I think it's one of the favorites for girls because they're selling gummies, and there are different kinds of gummies, as you can see. They also have sweets and candies and so on. Here we have the Mr. Bean's Teddy. This is Miss Teddy and this is Mr. Teddy. Yeah, here we have some key holders. These are called key holders, and there are some dolls. And thank you for letting us record the video. And here, yeah, sure. So here we have some, I think, jam or something.
No, these are different fruit pastes.
Oh.
We have kiwi and red.
This is kiwi paste. This is orange paste.
We have
Quince paste.
we have
Cherry.
cherry,
Okay.
plum cherry,
Yeah.
medlar,
Medlar.
tamarind, and cornet cherry.
Okay, so these are all pastes, and for example, this is pomegranate paste. In English, we also call them sauce, like tomato sauce or tomato paste. These are also those things. Here in the country, it's really common to use different kinds of fruit pastes to make food, especially pomegranate paste, because it makes the food really delicious, and yeah, it's really famous. And thank you for the guiding. So here we have another dried fruit shop, and there we have, oh, the guy who helped us record the video. And here, yeah, this guy, as I said, is a hawker, and here we have different kinds of liquors.
Here, I need to tell you something. Liquor here doesn't mean an alcohol-based drink. No, it means a kind of drink which is made from another vegetable, fruit, or anything.
Yeah, for example, we have the peppermint liquor, and we have ajwain, again mint, premium rose water. You know, they are kind of syrup, but they're changed into waters. They are usually used for medical purposes. And here we have some syrup. For example, this is a mojito syrup. This is a fourth flower syrup. Actually, fourth is here wrong. It's a 4-flower syrup. They use syrups of 4 flowers maybe. Here we have the saffron musk willow syrup. It's based on saffron and it's so expensive. Rose water syrup again. And here we have oxymel syrup, which is very delicious. And we have orange blossom syrup. So you put these in the glass and you add some water, you mix them, and then you drink them. That's how we use them. And this one, it's an ice cream shop, or we could say it's an ice cream stall. And I think these two people are tourists. Let's help them out. Hey, are you tourists? I'm recording a YouTube video and I just wanted to help you out because I'm teaching English so that my subscribers can learn English. Yeah.
Oh, great.
So,
But we are not English, we are Spanish.
oh, you're Spanish.
Yes.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. So you can teach Spanish also.
Hablo español un poco.
Ah, muy bien.
Sí. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde de estás?
De Madrid.
De Madrid.
Madrid.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Muy bien. Helihoop.
Oh, فارسی صحبت میکنید.
فارسی بلدی.
Farsi baladi.
چند وقت ایرانید?
فارسی بلدی.
How long have you been traveling in Iran?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Have you been to Shiraz?
No yet.
You will go
Only
there.
in Tehran.
Okay.
Only Tehran because the
Nice.
problem.
Oh yeah.
But maybe we will go.
Okay. By the way, are you okay with the video?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
And after she understood we have a YouTube channel, she subscribed and she said that she wants to take our courses.
If you want to take our classes and learn English like a native speaker, the only thing you need to do is to DM us on WhatsApp or Telegram and send us the word class so that we can send you the information of our lessons. Let's continue the video. Here, this is a toy shop or also a bookstore. As you can see, they sell toys, some board games, and also books. So yeah, this is a bookshop, and here we have different kinds of stalls. Here in the middle of the street, we have some benches, we have some tables so that people can dine on these tables and eat whatever they order from these stalls. And as you can see, there are some trees. That there, this is called a tray. It's a tray. This here, this is a traditional snacks shop. So those are some traditional snacks. In Farsi, in our language, we call it lawashak. In English, it's called fruit leather or fruits roll. They're so delicious and sometimes sour. They are sometimes sour. Sometimes they're sweet. Here also, we have some olive-based snacks that are usually famous here in this country. That is also a kind of pickled garlic, which is, I don't really like it, but it's delicious. Here we have a kebab style. This is a kebab style, and this guy here is the hawker who's trying to persuade, who's trying to convince those passengers to buy what he has. Here we had a sweets shop, I think. This is a sweets shop. Here we have some candies. Thank you. Sugar is not good for us, but yeah, thank you. Here we have a kind of traditional towel shop. They sell towels, and yeah, you can use them usually after going to the swimming pool. Here we have some slicers and grinders. They're plastic. The material is plastic, but they can make your food sliced or like macaroni. And here, this is a pastry shop. These are baklava. These are baklava. So let's buy some baklava, by the way. Hi, can you speak English? No? I want baklava. How much is baklava for kilo? Okay, it's 350 per kilogram. So I want like 4 baklava. Okay, 4 baklava, please. I want 4 pieces of baklava because baklava is so delicious and I love it. By the way, usually locals here cannot speak English, so that's why they answer me in the local language, and because I understand, I speak with them. And I told the shopkeeper that I'm from this country and I understand you, so just answer me. Yeah. So he gave us 4 pieces of baklava, and now I'm gonna pay by card. Here you are. So he's gonna pose the card into the machine. So we sat on the table with my brother, and I just forgot to record the video because this baklava was so delicious. And you cannot believe how delicious and sweet it was. Was it delicious?
Yes.
Yeah, it was so delicious, wasn't it?
Yes, so delicious.
Yeah. Now we are so hungry. So we're gonna have a traditional sandwich that I will show you. Let's go. Now that we are hungry, I decided to buy 2 sandwiches, but these sandwiches are not made with ordinary bread or toast. They're made with the traditional bread, which is a very special kind of paste that I don't know how it's made. But yeah, they have the samosa. It's a kind of pizza samosa. We have chicken, mushroom, and cheese sandwich, meat, cheese, and mushroom sandwich, and we have the burger. It's a kind of grilled burger, but you know, it's made with the traditional bread. So I'm gonna get the burger thing. So I want 2 burgers, please. So now he has put our burgers in the oven so that they get warm. Now he's giving us the burgers. These are the burgers. You don't know how well they smell. It is samosa of potato and vegetables, and this is a kind of hot dog. It's hot dog, but it's in the traditional bread. Now he's putting our burgers back into the oven so that they get hot and warm. Thank you so much. You cannot believe how much these 4 items cost me. So 2 lemonades, 2 bottles of lemonade, 2 burgers cost me only $3. So I'm gonna pay by card here. So he's trying to blow out the cap, but okay, blow out this one. Wow, you're so powerful. So yeah, here we have the burgers. As you can see, it has a burger and there are mushrooms inside it. There's a bit of cheese too. I'm gonna grab a bite. Huh? The bread is crispy and it's really moist. The burger tastes like 100% meat, and by putting ketchup on it, it gets really delicious. So how is it?
It's very good and so delicious.
We were so hungry that we ate it all, and now there is no food left over. What is left over? When you eat some food, but there is a small portion of it remaining, we call that leftover food. But here, there's no leftover food. By the way, this thing you can see here that we put on the bottles, this is called a cap. This is a cap that you usually crack it off. That was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and you learned some English. If you liked this video and you think it was useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe our channel for more English videos like this. See you.